Good morning, everyone. Fellowship of the Clouds, people that subscribe to the channel, friends. I'm moving a little bit slow still this morning, but nothing that I have to be that concerned with today. So I'm getting around to making this video a lot sooner than I did the one yesterday. But I did get one done yesterday. It was just yesterday afternoon. So this is going to be from Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, and it's all small stuff. I really, really dig this one. I remember looking at the title yesterday, and then I just read it to myself just now before I started recording. Number 48. Remember that everything has God's fingerprints on it. Rabbi Harold Kushner reminds us that everything that God has created is potentially holy. Our task as humans is to find that holiness in what appear to be unholy situations. He suggests that when we can learn to do this, we have learned to nurture our souls. It's easy to see God's beauty in a beautiful sunrise, a snow-capped mountain, the smile of a healthy child, or in ocean waves crashing on a sandy beach. But we can learn to find the holiness in seemingly ugly circumstances, difficult life lessons, a family tragedy, or a struggle for life. When our life is filled with the desire to see the holiness in everyday things, something magical begins to happen. A feeling of peace emerges. We begin to see nurturing aspects of daily living that were previously hidden to us. When we remember that everything has God's fingerprints on it, that alone makes it special. If we remember this spiritual fact while we are dealing with a difficult person or struggling to pay our bills, it broadens our perspective. It helps us to remember that God also created the person you're dealing with, or that despite your struggle to pay your bills, you're truly blessed to have all that you do. Somewhere in the back of your mind, try to remember that everything has God's fingerprints on it. The fact that we can't see the beauty in something doesn't suggest that it's not there. Rather, it suggests that we're not looking carefully enough or with a broad enough perspective to see it. Right. I'm guilty of it. At times I can be, and I've said this time and time again, here lately, over the past year, I've been practicing being mindful, catching myself when I'm thinking a certain way or I be in a certain way, trying to correct certain things and everything, like in the moment. That's the only way I'm able to get a little bit of a handle on some habits or things that might not be big deals to some people, but like it's something that that I'm working on for myself. Sometimes it's got to do with whatever, like my language, how often I'm cussing or not cussing. I try to be mindful of myself, and that's just me. But I don't know what else to say. I think that said enough in its own right. But I do think about, like, for instance, the situation I'm currently in, dealing with a toe that's been infected, from like last week or whenever it was when I first went to the ER to being told that I might lose it, and I still have it. And both times I've been to the surgeon office, it's just been the nurse, and they're saying it's looking better. The antibiotics are doing what they're supposed to be doing. It's not getting any more infected. It's clearing up. So, until Monday, and I really haven't secured myself a ride yet, trying to figure out if I'm going to have a way without having to set it up through the public transportation. Dealing with my foot the way it is, I don't know if I want to get on the bus Monday as early as they come by and pick you up. But I mean, my appointment's at 9, but I have to be down there even after my appointment for several hours before they're ready to bring people back up. Like they generally, the person that'll bring you back will be making around between 1 and 1:30, starting to go get the other people that are going to have a ride back up towards Eiler and here. And I'm, that's cool. I usually kill a few hours like walking up to Walmart or something, but I haven't decided if I want to do that. And I don't know why I'm making a video where I'm talking about that. That's it just kind of went into that. But my friend tickled me. I got a package on my porch today, and it's 2 big things of toilet paper. And I knew it had to be Mike and Michael Hernandez. But I tried to call him. I couldn't get him on the phone, but I texted him and said, "Did you order toilet paper?" And I guess he felt bad for me the other day when I was telling him how like I ran out of toilet paper that morning, and it was a little early to be trying to. I knew Betty or somebody over there wasn't up yet, like to be going over to my neighbors and seeing if I could get a roll of toilet paper. Until I could get to the store. I didn't. I remember thinking the day before about it, and I totally spaced it because I think I was somewhere. I could have easily gotten the toilet paper, and I didn't that day. But I remember, and I don't know if I mentioned it. I think I might have briefly mentioned it, but I had to make do with some old flannel pants that didn't have pockets on them, so I don't really ever wear them, and they were a little big on me, so I just had to use that until a little later in the morning. And I would, he didn't tell me. I think it must be an inside joke for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's as soon as I seen it, I thought, oh, okay, motherfucker. But anyway, it's nice to have people in your life, that are, I don't know, part of the foundation. So, till next time, Mr. Cloud, Sage of the Eternal Moment, over and out. Ditto.